Marvel fans, we are so back. Marvel has finally found a director to direct the very first MCU X-Men movie, and it's none other than Jake Schreier. If you don't know who Jake Schreier is, he did stuff like Beef and the recent MCU movie Thunderbolts or The New Avengers. Story time, but about a month ago, right when The New Avengers started playing in theaters, Deadline posted an article saying that Marvel was talking with Jake Schreier about potentially directing the MCU X-Men movie, and apparently Jake is Marvel's top choice to take on the project. However, today Ryan Coogler and industry insiders have confirmed that Jake Schreier is officially signed on to direct the MCU X-Men movie.
I don't know if you've seen this, so much, almost like a fan cast, but for a director, for you to direct the X-Men films. Have you seen that online?
Oh.
I just wonder if you've ever.
No. Jake is directing that.
Jake Schreier?
Yeah.
Marvel and Jake had an incredible experience working together, and Marvel was very happy with Thunderbolts. It was a universally praised movie. Everyone loved it. Now sure, the movie may not have done that well in the box office, but it's still a really good movie, and you gotta stick with what works, so it makes sense to bring Jake back. I am very happy with this. I love Thunderbolts, and I can't wait to see what Jake does with the X-Men. And there's a lot of elements in Thunderbolts that can work really well in an X-Men movie. Jake handled the team dynamic very well, and he proved that he can handle a big ensemble cast. Like, Jake took a bunch of nobody characters and Bucky and turned them into a found family that cares about one another, and now the audience cares about them. The movie also balanced humor, action, and tone quite well. It really reminds you of the MCU back in its prime. The movie also handled a lot of serious topics, and none of them ended with a big joke or a punchline. These are the kind of qualities you need to make an X-Men movie. The New Avengers had messages about mental health, depression, and self-worth, and now we could potentially see an X-Men movie with themes about discrimination, identity, and rebellion. Also, Jake Schreier is a huge X-Men fan, and Marvel knows this. I think this is one of the reasons why he was hired in the first place. Like, we're going through a major tonal shift right now. With Fox, they hired people like Bryan Singer who did not care about the source material for the X-Men and even downplayed on it, whereas with Marvel, they hired someone who actually cares about the X-Men and respects the source material. Now, even though it's practically confirmed right now, Jake Schreier himself is playing coy and not saying anything yet. He's playing it safe, which I don't blame him for, but he did say when it comes to making movies, he always starts from the characters and working with great writers and collaborators. And he said that he always thinks about how to do something different with any project that he takes on, so each project can stand out on its own. Yeah, the X-Men are in great hands. I can't wait to see what Jake does next. The X-Men movie already had a writer, and they now have a director. That means it's time to start casting some mutants.
To me, my X-Men